Imagine a world where silence speaks louder than words. A land so white and vast, it feels like time itself is frozen. In this majestic icy wilderness, a powerful yet graceful creature silently roams. The polar bear. More than just a symbol of the Arctic, it is a guardian of the frozen north. Today, let us step quietly into its world and witness the life of one of the planet's most extraordinary animals. The Arctic home. Polar bears live in one of the most extreme environments on Earth, the Arctic Circle. This vast frozen seascape is not just cold, it's brutally unforgiving. Yet, for the polar bear, it's home. From the icy shores of Canada to the frozen waters of Norway's Svalbard archipelago, polar bears rule the realm of snow and ice. The temperature can drop below -40 degrees Celsius. Winds howl at over 100 kilometers per hour, and yet, the bear stands tall, undaunted. The perfect Arctic predator. At nearly 3 meters long and weighing up to 700 kilograms, polar bears are the largest land carnivores in the world. They're not just strong, they're built for survival. Their massive paws work like snowshoes, evenly spreading their weight on thin ice. Their fur, though appearing white, is actually transparent and helps trap heat. And beneath that fur, a thick layer of fat, keeping them warm as they swim for miles in icy waters. Polar bears can smell a seal from nearly a kilometer away and can wait patiently by breathing holes for hours, sometimes even days. Swimming giants. You might think polar bears are clumsy on land, but in water, they're graceful giants. They can swim up to 10 kilometers per hour and have been recorded traveling over 100 kilometers at sea without rest. Their front paws act like powerful paddles, while their back legs trail behind like rudders. And they need to swim, because their world is melting. As the ice retreats, these bears are forced to cover longer distances to find food. A life of solitude. Polar bears are solitary creatures. Males live mostly alone, except during the brief mating season. Females, however, take on an extraordinary role when they become mothers. They dig deep dens into snowbanks and give birth during the darkest months of Arctic winter. When they finally emerge months later, a mother will fiercely protect her cubs, often without eating for nearly 8 months. Cubs of the cold. Polar bear cubs are born blind, toothless, and no larger than a guinea pig. Yet, they grow rapidly under their mother's care, feeding on her rich milk, learning to navigate the ice, swim, and hunt, all before they're 2 years old. These early lessons are critical, because survival is a daily battle. Only about half of all cubs survive their first year. Climate challenges. Polar bears depend on sea ice to hunt seals, their primary prey. But with the Arctic warming faster than any other region on Earth, the ice is disappearing. This forces polar bears to travel farther, fast, and often to starvation. They're now considered a vulnerable species, not because of predators, but because of climate change. Yet, even as they face this slow crisis, they endure. Their resilience reminds us of the delicate balance of nature. More than just bears. Polar bears are not just animals, they're icons. They've become symbols of conservation, climate awareness, and the fragility of our ecosystems. Seeing one in the wild is a life-changing experience for many, majestic, serene, and powerful. They remind us how precious and how connected our planet truly is. Thank you for joining us today on this Arctic journey. The story of the polar bear is one of beauty, strength, and quiet survival. As their icy home continues to shrink, may we learn to tread more gently on this earth. And now, we'd love to hear from you. What animal would you like us to explore next? Leave a comment below and help us shape the next episode of Calm Nature Tales. Until next time, stay kind to nature and let its stories soothe your soul.